What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we is in the building. Peep squad, let's get down to the situation. The strippers are out here beefing, y'all. The neighborhood talk on Instagram picked up the beef between Miami Tip 305 and Joseline Hernandez, and it is going down in this situation. You guys tell me who's right or who's wrong and whose side are you on. But in any event, Miami Tip, she posted to her Instagram, and she states this: it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Dancers see a lot and go through a lot in my era. We didn't say we want to be a stripper when we grow up. Hard times fell upon some of us and we had to do what we had to do. There are a lot of stories in the strip club, and my book, The Bottom Line, has a lot of them. So in any event, Miami Tip looked like she was out here posting, basically to promote her book as well, and she posted a picture of her and Joseline back in the day in a strip club long time ago. And maybe she's bigging up Joseline because look at where Joseline is at, and maybe she thinks Joseline's at a good place. I don't know, but in any event, you guys already know Joseline don't like nobody. She only like, if you can do something for her, give her something, and if you are her servant, and basically if she can get something out of you and she want to drag you and talk to you like you ain't anything. And she don't mess with Miami Tip because Joseline respond to Miami Tip where you started. Like, Lord have mercy, Joseline just shaded her down to the ground like OMG. And Joseline was like, basically Joseline feels like, allegedly, if you coming from a mind of a high person, allegedly she feeling like Miami Tip is basically was throwing shade and trying to cop something up off her and promote her book, and using an old picture of Joseline, butt up in the air and everything. And maybe Joseline don't want that to be out there, and we already know Joseline don't like anybody from her past bringing up her business. Ask any of the other strippers that grew up with Joseline or worked in a strip club with Joseline, and look how she did Jessica Dime out here in these streets. Joseline don't really like women like that. Joseline has treated women over the years like crap, like dirt, and basically she walks all on top of them because she thinks she better than them in any event. And plus she be out here swanging and banging at the same time. And look at her show, Joseline Cabaret, how she done treat them girls. There was a lawsuit, but it got thrown out because somebody paid some money. And in any event, how she treat them girls, and it okay, so what you think Miami Tip, that she was gonna be nice to you? She's gonna be like, oh, that's so sweet, oh, let me help promote her book, let me help her out. Joseline is not that girl to help out, promote, or do anything for anybody. She's not that type of chick. It's alleged that she owes a YouTube blogger some money out here in these streets. But in any event, you guys tell me what you think about this situation. Now, do you think Miami Tip was out here shading because the girls on the cabaret, looking to be strippers, want to be stripper, that's their career goal, that's what they're seeking out in life, and they're seeking it with Joseline? And she basically said back in her day they had to do it because they fell on hard times and probably had criminal records, or the hours suit them as being single mothers. Okay, so y'all tell me what y'all think about that situation. And also, some of the strippers went to school, girl. So y'all, you think Joseline jumped off the train? You think Joseline was right in what she said to Miami Tip? You still where you started? Like, if that ain't a diss, I don't know what is. And then Miami Tip, she's confused about the situation. She's like, was all love on my end and still is. I was like, girl, Joseline ain't here for no love. Joseline ain't here for what you gotta say and everything else. She's seeing you a clout chaser. She's seeing that you trying to snatch some crumbs. She's seeing that you using old images of her to try to make some money. That's what Joseline see. And Joseline wants you to ask permission. Lord have mercy. Joseline is out here swanging and dangling and banging. She woke up this morning feeling a certain type of way. Lord have mercy. Have mercy on this situation. The strippers are going back and forth and Joseline ain't happy. I was like, Miami Tip, you already know Joseline was not going to be there for you like that. Joseline wasn't going to help you with your situation. And Joseline responds again on Instagram, and Joseline says, I stopped stripping 12 years ago. Now I am on tour 4 nights out of the week. The whole world sings my song word for word. I ain't the person that's singing your song. I ain't never sang none of your song, and I don't plan on singing none of your songs. Okay, for real. In any event, Joseline continues And she says, my shows are 100% sold out. Please don't compare yourself to me when you've been in the same strip club your entire life and still is. So Joseline is out here banging. Like, for real. She was like, I haven't stripped in 12 years. I stopped stripping. Right now she's stripping for the network. She is stripping for the stream services out here on Zeus. Okay, so Joseline is through the whole shade tree. She done ate, Miami Tip up like a bag of chips. She peeled her down like a banana, y'all. Like, what's going on in this situation? Joseline ain't friends to these girls out here in these streets. Joseline ain't friend to nobody. Joseline bites the hand that feeds her. She almost got herself kicked up out of Zeus Network and getting sued. Like, she be harming herself out here. But you know what, the lawsuit has been dropped, so Joseline is out here slanging and banging and dissing Miami Tip. In the meantime, Lord, Miami, like, she ate you up, girl. In any event, Sukihana, she had to jump into the situation because, she's loyal. And when it comes to Miami Tip 305, that's her girl. They used to do business together in everything. And it seems like Miami Tip career kind of took a dive when she came after Saucy Santana and says that it was his fault that he got wounded, at the club when somebody clocked and hit him with the steel. She said she believes he's like 85% at fault because he was doing too much in the club. But in any event, it seems like people done turned, a blind eye and turned away from Miami Tip, and we haven't seen her, on TV since. But in any event, she's promoting a book, and it looks like she was trying to get some promotion with it with Joseline's face because they cool. Joseline's a part of her life, and Joseline said, not today, girl. So we got Sukihana. She jumps on, Instagram, and she's defending her girl, Miami Tip. She says Tip grinds hard, and she says Tip grinds hard for her son though, and I believe he will make it to be in the NFL because of her sacrificing so much for him. So if her being in the strip club is how she made it happen, it is what it is. Tables always turn. It's so many dancers out here who could see this post and feel bad about life, but remember, God has the last day, so you never know what blessing he has in store for you. So in any event, Sukihana came out here to defend her girl. Was like, girls, don't feel bad because you still at the same place that you were 12 years ago, or still in the same strip club. You gonna get there, y'all. You already know Sukihana out here is a mess in these streets, but she came out here to defend her girl and have her back because Joseline really ate her up. And Miami Tip, even if she was clout chasing, she wasn't being disrespectful. But Miami Tip hopped on Instagram to basically confront the situation and get down into it. And she wanted to let the people know that she thought her and Joseline were cool because they was doing promotion, or, they was on P Valley together. But in any event, Joseline did not see it that way. Joseline don't see it for the girls, okay? She don't see sharing. She don't see helping unless it's going to boost her, help her, and fill her pockets and make her feel good about herself, because hurt people, and Joseline knows how to hurt a mother sucker because, Lord, she has been dragged up and down the streets of the internet and TV. So therefore, she has been created as a monster over here, and she's a beast. And I don't mean that in a good way, but check this out.
God knows all of our intentions. Some of us have morals and values that we follow and that we respect, and we live by that. And that's why some of us are more blessed than others. And blessed doesn't mean more fame or more money. My post of me and Joseline was in no way, shape, or form intended to be a negative post. Like, me and this girl was just on set together for P Valley a couple months ago. It was all good. Why? Like, I'm not flawed or nothing. People saying, oh, why would Tip do that? That was messed up. She should have asked that girl to use her pictures. The blogs don't ask nobody what picture, what video they want to post, but nobody gets mad at the blogs. If I wanted, if my intentions were bad, it's nothing for me to Google a picture of Joseline. I can Google it. It's nothing for me to Google about Joseline.